Okay. What's happening, party people? This your guy Damien, and this is Damien All Day. We got action, party people. We got action. This is my take and thoughts about what's going on in the world of college football as pertaining to the USC Trojans and their new head coach, Lincoln Riley, and their star quarterback, fresh out the transfer portal, Caleb Williams. So, this is good for the Trojans. This is good for Lincoln Riley. This is good for the Pac-12. I like it. This is big for me when it comes to USC because USC has been, let's just say, trash for a while. They've been trash for a while. And because of that, it's weakened the Pac-12. People think that Oregon is, the one that's carrying the Pac-12. Oregon did at one point, but that died off. Look, Mario Cristobal did a great job at Oregon. Great, but not great enough. With USC being down, that's not helping the Pac-12. The Pac-12 needs to have USC up, Oregon up. Utah is actually kind of up there still, so they're still hanging around. Maybe a UCLA up a little bit. Maybe even if Stanford can get back to glory, which I don't know, man. I don't think Stanford's going to get back to what they're with all these nil deals and stuff like that. I just really don't see Stanford getting in that or getting people for that. And so I don't know. It's going to be a tricky situation for them on that. But getting back to their head coaching search and getting Lincoln Riley, I think this is probably the best hire. I think it's the best hire next to Notre Dame getting Brian Kelly, Alabama getting Saban. Who's the other one? I can't think of the other one. Urban Meyer to Ohio State. Those type of hires. This is one of those type of hires. It's a great one. Fantastic hire. So, on November 28th in 2021, that was when SC hired Lincoln Riley. It was a shock hire, but it was a great hire. Oklahoma, the fan base and the university and everybody was just up in arms with that, and I understand that. I really do. But let's just keep it 1,000. Okay, does he, Lincoln Riley, does he want to avoid the slaughterhouse of the SEC when Oklahoma goes there? Of course he does. I think the road to the playoffs, honestly, I'm going to keep it 1,000, man. You're in the SEC and you're Oklahoma. I don't care who's your coach. I don't care what kind of players you get. You guys are not winning the SEC. You're just not. Because, for one, Oklahoma's never had defense. You guys don't have to like me for that one. You don't have to like me for that one at all because I don't care. Oklahoma's never had defense. That being said, Alex Grinch, his defensive coordinator, came to USC with him. Lincoln Riley's defensive coordinator, Alex Grinch. Will we still get the same type of thing, or will we get something different because of being in a different conference and being in a different area to recruit from and having the name of USC behind you? I think that it's going to be, I don't know how different it is. With the defense, I won't be able to tell until in 3 years for USC. But as far as the offense, hell, I can tell this next upcoming season. Lincoln Riley and that offense is something exciting and explosive that USC needs because USC's pro-style offenses and that they've had then with Matt Leinart and Carson Palmer and Matt Barkley and Mark Sanchez and all them was fine. It was cool. But since this is a different type of coach, you need a different type of everything. Everything about USC needs to change, except for probably the uniforms. So, Lincoln Riley, he's the 30th head coach in USC history. Hey, that's all fine and dandy. That's cool. I don't even know how much that means for everything like that, but, it is what it is. But they got a good coach in Riley. Very good coach in Riley. 4 or 5 seasons, something like that with Oklahoma. 55-10 record. It's pretty damn good. 55-10. Going to USC is going to help him out because he's going to have an opportunity, especially with the resources that USC has and are connected to and are in reach for him to get, and the amount of players that have left California to go to Alabama, go to Ole Miss, and wherever else. You guys do know Bryce Young was from Mater Dei in California here. So was, I forgot his name. I can't think of his name, but from Ole Miss. It's like, you got to be kidding me. Those type of players should have never left the state of California, let alone left Southern California. Without question. They should have never left. And the fact that, Nick Saban snatched one and Lane Kiffin snatched another, that shows you that USC was not existent. UCLA was not existent. They should have never left California, Southern California. The fact that they got snatched up just showed you that USC, that right there alone, if I was the athletic director, I'd have looked at that like that should have never have happened. We're USC. We don't let nobody go. We're quarterback you. We're running back you. We're receiver you. This is crazy. So, I like that Lincoln Riley is with the Trojans. He's going to change them, especially offensively and probably culturally, and he's going to bring that energy and the lights and everything of Hollywood and Los Angeles and Southern California. He's going to bring that back to glory. It's going to be hard for Chip Kelly and UCLA to compete with that, especially when people are going to see what's happening with USC and they're going to want to go there, especially if they're in California. It's going to be crazy, But yeah, Lincoln Riley with a 55-10 record. He's 1-3 in bowl games. 1-3 in bowl games. He didn't coach in the Alamo Bowl when they played Oregon just this past season, because obviously he already took the job. Listen, Oklahoma was a fine job. It was a good job. But honestly, if I had a choice between Oklahoma and USC, I don't know. It's just not. It's really a no-brainer for me. It don't matter how low USC is at the time and how high Oklahoma may be. There's a ceiling and a basement for everybody. I would always choose USC. I don't know how many other schools I would choose over USC, to be honest. I really don't. But the most important thing is having the right guy who's the right coach / right recruiter to keep these kids in California. His star freshman quarterback, Caleb Williams, got into the transfer portal. I honestly think this was a no-brainer, but I think he just did the transfer portal just because, honestly. It's just because move. The freshman, the 19-year-old freshman, dual threat, he follows Coach Riley to USC. Easily their starting quarterback. I don't remember the last time USC has had a dual threat quarterback. I really don't remember. I don't really remember if Rodney Peete was dual threat or not, but this is good, man. This is just good for the Trojans and good for the Pac-12. Maybe some of the Pac-12 might be like, no, we can't have USC come back to life. You need USC back to life. Trust and believe on that one. You need USC back to life. But Oklahoma, that whole state, their fan base, their university, just everybody who's a Sooner fan have just thrown so much shade and crap at Caleb and Coach Riley. It's insane. Like the amount of hate these guys are getting. People could still do what they want, because would you be mad, Oklahoma fans, if the same type of thing happened if they were already at SC and left to go to Oklahoma? You guys wouldn't be mad about that. I understand your frustrations and you're losing a fantastic coach and a fantastic future quarterback. I get that. But there's no need to do all the extra hate. There's just really no need, because this could have happened to you, vice versa. You guys would be going crazy and throwing parties in the streets. Come on now, stop it. People are allowed to transfer. That's why there's a transfer portal. Come on, man. Listen, you guys might not agree with the way Lincoln Riley left, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and he made the best decision for himself and his family. Caleb Williams made the best decision for himself and his future. And on top of that, he just got a few massive nil deals ever since coming to USC. Not mad at that at all. But that's my take. I like it, and I think USC is going to do good things early and often. Their defense, I don't know. I'd like to see how that does in the next 3 years, but USC is going to do some damage and make some noise early and often. I'm going to get on out of here, you guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out. Keep checking me out. I'm trying to just, give my opinion on stuff. A lot of people can agree with it, and a lot of people may not agree with it, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. But just understand that this is my opinion, and I just try to entertain and talk my ass off and all that other good stuff. All right. So thank you guys for listening. Talk to you guys in